Welcome to
Car Rides with Little Miss Gigi.
a place where girls like you will be inspired by godly stories. Hello? Esther speaking. Oh, hi Poppy. How are you? Oh, great. Yes, me too. Oh, are you there? What a great idea. Okay, let me get Valentina and our things and I'll get ready to go. All right. See you soon. Thanks for the invite. Bye.
What were you talking about with Poppy?
Well, Poppy's just invited us to go to the park with her.
The park? I love the park.
I know. Okay, get your hat. We'll take your bike and we'll walk there. Just make sure you put sneakers on, please.
Yes, I'll put sneakers on.
You've got to keep safe and your hat and a bit of sunscreen.
Okay, I bring my sunscreen and I bring my hat.
Esther, Valentina, over here. I'm here.
Oh look, Poppy's over there. Beat you there.
Thanks for inviting us, Poppy. It's so nice to be outdoors, especially after all the rain we've had. So this is nice and relaxing. Hey, Valentina, you can go for a swing or bike ride.
Actually, I'm gonna go climb over there. Oh no, go hide me, hide me, hide me.
Why? What's wrong, Valentina?
I'm perfectly fine. There's nothing to worry about.
Valentina, you're hiding under the chair. I think there is something to worry about. What's the matter?
I just want to play some hide and seek.
Hello, Valentina. Nice hair.
Hello, Lorena.
I don't think I liked her attitude. She seemed a little bit mean.
Valentina, who was that? She seemed a little bit unkind to you. Do you want to tell us about it?
Nothing important. I can handle this.
Valentina, if somebody's making you feel like you need to hide or a little bit sad, and I can hear it in your voice and I can see it in your face, that's actually bullying and that's not okay. You need to tell someone about it.
Yes, Valentina, Poppy is right. If somebody makes you feel unsafe all the time, then that is called bullying. Are you being bullied at school?
Okay, I'll tell you. Every day when I go to school, Lorena Dell, she bullies me about my curly hair or what I eat. I'm just different.
Valentina, I don't think the problem is that you're different. I mean, we're all different. I talk different and I look different from you. I think the problem is that Lorena is a bully. And, well, it's important for you to tell us and not hide things from us. Let me tell you something. I've got some very super special tips in my glitter box to share with you and anybody else that's been bullied. It's super important and it'll definitely help. So, girls, let's go to my glitter box. Alright girls, in my glitter box today, I have some really important tips if someone is bullying you, because bullying is not okay. Tip number 1, tell somebody. It is so important, girls, to tell mom or dad or a teacher, someone that you trust. Do not keep it to yourself. It is so important to make sure that someone is there to help you. And don't believe the bully if they tell you that they'll get you in trouble, because it's not true. We are here to help, and a parent and adult will never get you in trouble for telling on someone who's being mean to you. Tip number 2, stay positive, stay confident. I know it's really hard to stay confident and positive when they tell you that you look funny or that you eat funny things or that you speak funny or wear funny clothes, but don't listen to them. They are the ones who are being mean, and there is nothing wrong with you. You are perfect just the way you are. Tip number 3. If you can, you need to stand up for yourself. If it is safe to do so, you need to tell the bully, stop. I don't like the way you're speaking to me. And you have to pretend to be strong and confident even if you don't feel like it, just so they know that they can't bully you. Tip number 4, try and stick with your friends. Make sure that you are surrounded by people and don't be caught by yourself with the bully if it makes you feel unsafe or uncomfortable. Tip number 5, another strategy you could try is to completely ignore the bully. If they are usually telling you mean words, don't look at them. Pretend they're not there. pretend you didn't hear them because they want to get a reaction from you. And if you don't give them one, they will get annoyed and they will walk away. I really hope these 5 tips help you. And just give them a try, see how you go. And always remember that nobody has the right to treat you badly. They can't hurt you by slapping or hitting, and they can't hurt you with words. It's not okay. And most important, pray to God to send his angel in front of you so that person, that bully, gets scared every time he sees you and just walks away because he knows that there's someone there in front of you protecting you. Well, that's all from me, girls. I hope it helps. I care for you heaps because I'm your friend Poppy and I'm here to help however I can. So, until next time, girls, bye!
Poppy, you have some amazing tips, and I think they will help every girl that's going through this right now. And this reminds me, I actually have 3 stories, short stories of girls that have gone through bullying and how they have gotten through it. So this is their stories, and I really want to share them with you. Are you ready to listen?
Yes, please.
Today I will be reading 3 stories of little girls who have been bullied. These stories are true. When I was bullied, written by Liz.
Do you like school? Have you ever been bullied? I have been bullied since the start of the year, and I don't like it. When you are being bullied, you should do the high five, like at my school. The high five is: number 1, ignore. Ignore the person. Number 2, walk away. Walk away from the person. Number 3, talk friendly. Talk friendly and tell them to stop bullying you. Number 4, talk firmly. Talk firmly to that person. Number 5, tell the teacher. If you are still being bothered by that student, tell the teacher. This is my story of when I was bullied. I came into my new Year 4 classroom and I was very shy, even though I was excited to meet my new teacher and make new friends. I saw a girl sitting by herself. She seemed very quiet, friendly and kind, but I didn't know that she was a bully. So I asked if the seat next to her was taken and she said no. So I sat there and then the class started. My teacher was very nice. We were given a book to read and share together. But this girl didn't share with me. She shared with the other person on the other side and ignored me completely. She didn't like me, so I started to cry. While I was crying, I was looking out the window because I didn't want anyone to look at me, especially the person next to me who was bullying me. She would laugh. The next time she bullied me was when she was looking at me when we were doing our work, and it bothered me a lot because she did not look at me with kindness. She was being mean. So I told the teacher and she got moved. When she got moved, I was very happy because she couldn't look at me while I was doing my work. The next time she bullied me or did something that I didn't like was when I accidentally dropped my laptop mouse. She picked it up and started to take the batteries out. She was laughing. Did I like that? No! I would never let anyone touch my laptop mouse without my permission. I told the teacher and she got in trouble. Throughout the year, she was doing unkind things to me all the time. And it was really hard. And I had to tell the teacher so many times, and I also told my parents. If you're in a situation like mine, just ask God to help you, and He will help fix the problem. Also, talk to a person like an adult or a parent or a teacher or someone that's important and that can help you, because sometimes we can't do anything ourselves.
My Worst Year, written by Emma.
Hi, my name is Emma, and I was really bullied last year in grade 5. It's not fun being bullied. I hated going to school. Every morning I would cry and ask Mum if I could please stay home. But she said that I had to go to school because she was working and there was no one at home to look after me. I was teased a lot because I didn't have a dad. My dad left me and my mum, so Mum and I are all by ourselves. We don't have a lot of money, so I don't really have nice and expensive things like some of the girls in my class. When there were special things on at school, like Father's Day, I had no dad to come and spend the day with me. So my mum would come. I loved having her there. But some of the mean girls in my class called me horrible names and said bad things about my dad. I cried all the time. I didn't tell my mum what happened at school because it would make her sad, but I know that I should have told her. At the end of last year, the meanest girl left school because she was moving somewhere else. I was so happy because she was the one who would always teach me first and everyone else followed. I'm lucky she left school, but sometimes really mean girls don't leave school and we have to know what to do if we are being bullied. I hope that if you are being bullied, you tell someone. Please tell someone you trust. You can't waste time. This is really, really important.
Year 3 and the Mean Girls, written by Angie.
Everything went wrong in year 3. Number 1. My parents told me they were moving houses and that I had to change schools. I couldn't go to my school anymore. I was really unhappy. I was going to miss my friends so much. I was also really scared to go to a school where I didn't know anyone at all. Number 2, I broke my leg and had a cast from my toes to my knee. I couldn't play, walk, run, jump, play elastics, or use my beautiful pink and blue skipping rope. I couldn't have any fun at all. I was limited to what I could do. I had to use crutches and hop around everywhere. Number 3, my bike got stolen. It wasn't new, but it was still good. My dad had to wheel me around his giant bike so that I could ride. It was really embarrassing. And the worst one, number 4. I met the meanest girl in my new school, Monica. One day, our teacher, Mrs. Matley, told us to do our running writing really nice and neatly. She said, "Children, please don't use an eraser. I want you to do your very best. If you make a mistake, just put a neat line across it and start underneath or next to it." I heard her instruction and I was holding my pencil really well and going really slow so I wouldn't make a mistake. I was happy that everything was looking so great. But then I drew the letter M instead of the letter N. Oops! Immediately I reached for my eraser and rubbed out my mistake. Oh no! I remembered too late that I wasn't supposed to rub out. I quickly hid my eraser in my pencil case and sat still with my heart thumping in my chest. Phew, that was close. At least my teacher hadn't seen me. I promised that I would do better next time. Suddenly, it happened. Monica's hand shot up. "Yes, Monica," Mrs. Matley said. "Mrs. Matley," Monica started to say. Everyone in the class stopped what they were doing to see what she was going to say. Monica continued, "Angie used her eraser to rub out." Monica turned her big brown eyes to me and smiled sweetly. I gasped. My mouth almost fell to the floor. What? How dare she? What? I couldn't believe how mean she was. I had accidentally rubbed out, not on purpose. Mrs. Matley walked over to my desk and looked at my book. "Is that true, Angie?" I opened my mouth to lie, but a soft yes came out instead. Mrs. Matley's face looked disappointed. She stuck out her hand and waited until I gave her my eraser. Reluctantly, I put it on her palm. She closed her hand and walked away. She confiscated my berry-smelling eraser. Mrs. Matley walked to her desk and placed my eraser in a tall glass jar. And there stayed my sweet scented eraser for the rest of the year. Every chance that Monica got, she was always telling on me, always seeing all the mistakes I made. Mrs. Matley's glass jar was filling up with my pretty stationery. Sparkly pencils, scented eraser, polka-dotted rulers, stickers, sharpeners. I was getting angrier and angrier, and I wanted my things back. I was really upset and hated going to school and seeing Monica. She was a mean girl and a teacher's pet. I had to tell someone, and finally, after a lot of courage, I told my mum. My mother didn't say much, but that week she went to see Mrs. Matley and they had a good chat. I don't know what they talked about, but I remember my mum coming home with all my sparkly stationery things in a little bag. Yippee! The next day, Monica had been moved from the back of the classroom and now was sitting at the front of the class, closer to the teacher. There, she couldn't see what other students were doing. I never got in trouble with my teacher after that. Well, I did sometimes, but not because of Monica. Sometimes I would lean over and whisper something to my best friend Lisa, and Mrs. Matley would tell us to be quiet. But besides that, never again. I was glad I told an adult, because adults are always ready to help. So if you're going through a hard time at school and somebody's not being kind to you all the time, talk to an adult. Talk to someone you trust so they can help you.
I really like knowing that I'm not the only one who goes through bullying. And Poppy's tips were really good, and I'm going to try them even though I'm very nervous. And I'm going to talk to my mom and dad about what's going on at school because it's not very happy.
That is a really awesome decision, Ariana, and I'm so proud of you for doing it.
I think what you're going to do today and talk to your parents is very brave, Valentina. I'm very proud of you, and thank you for sharing it with us. Gigi girls, I know that this topic is really hard and it's not a fun one, but we want to encourage you that if you're going through something tough or something like this, to talk to an adult about it. An adult you trust either at school, like a teacher or a principal, or maybe a chaplain, or a parent that you have at home. So it's really important that you are safe all the time and that nobody makes you feel uncomfortable and sad. It takes a lot of courage, but you can do it. Pray to God to give you the strength to do it and to face the bullying that is going on around you. Today, I'd like to share with you a beautiful verse in the Bible. So make sure you get your Bibles and highlight it because it's really, really nice. And you can find it in Deuteronomy 31:8. And it says this: "The Lord himself goes before you and will be with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged." See, God already left you a promise in the Bible that He is going to be with you. So make sure you get out there and you face what you're going through so that you can be free and you can be happy. We'll also be praying with you. And if you want to tell us anything, you are most welcome to email us or send us a memo and we can be praying for you too. So just remember that we love you and that we're thinking of you and that we're encouraging every step you take. So till next time, bye.
Bye, girls.
Bye! Don't forget that you're Gigi, gorgeous in God's image.